Hello, my name is Dillon McFry, and I am currently employed as a science teacher at Gordon Central High School in Calhoun, Georgia. This is my video reflection covering my time in Kennesaw State University's Instructional Technology Master's program. I would like to begin by discussing how I've grown both professionally and personally during the last 2 years. Personally, my life has gone through several changes during this time. Throughout my time completing this program, I've gotten engaged, and I will actually be married not long after completing the program during the summer. And also, I just continued fostering great relationships with my students and my coworkers. In fact, the work I did through this program helped me grow closer to my coworkers, especially during the trying times of COVID and our time away from the classroom and navigating the process of learning virtually. Professionally, not only did I grow closer to my colleagues, but I also gained a deeper and more true understanding of what it means to be a technology facilitator and how to best use it in the classroom versus using technology simply as a replacement method for tried and true methods in the classroom, such as worksheets or PowerPoint notes or anything like that. To display learning for my time in this course, there have been several things that I have learned. Specifically, I'd like to mention how my knowledge of Web 2.0 tools has grown exponentially. I've learned that there are certain things that you can use online that work a lot better for students in the classroom versus others. There are some resources that are online that students are able to use that aren't always the most useful and aren't always the most helpful for classroom settings. Knowing the different tools that there are available for students to use and for teachers to use in their lesson planning is a great thing to keep in mind so that we are able to continue to make lessons more meaningful for students. So being able to connect the technology being used to helping students display higher order thinking and continue to learn in new and creative ways is always a better way to go about the process of implementing technology. I'd also like to discuss how over the last 2 years I've been able to show some professional growth, and that has been most importantly by learning about not professional learning, but rather personalized learning. Personalized learning means that you take your classroom and give control to the students. Not completely, but rather you are empowering your students to take control of their learning, and every student works at their own pace. So if you have half the class who's ready to move on to a certain topic and another half of the class is still struggling with the current topic, you're able to structure your class and your lessons to where the group that needs to move on can move on, and the group that needs to continue working can remediate and then display mastery in their own way. And students all have the ability to display mastery of certain contents in whatever way they see fit. Some major accomplishments I have during this time: I got to act as a impromptu technology facilitator. I was able to help instruct my colleagues on how to best use technology in the classroom. I was able to show them different ways they could do this, and I was really able to act as a technology coach in different ways. And this was very beneficial to me as it helped give me knowledge for my future career. A beneficial field experience in particular would be my capstone, in which I was able to act as a technology coach and help 4 of my science teacher colleagues implement technology in their lesson plans throughout the year, and also got to coach them on certain techniques they could use to help them throughout the process. So it was very beneficial for me to see how a technology coach or coordinator or whatever the title is, how best they can do their job. Some short and long-term goals that I have. Short-term goals would be to continue gaining knowledge about technology tools, continue learning as much as I can, and also learning how to troubleshoot multiple different devices, whether that's Apple, Android, whatever, so that I may be able to help my students if their technology crashes. Some long-term goals would be to completely convert my classes while I teach in the classroom to personalized learning environments so that my students can continue to learn in the ways that best suit and best fit them. And finally, at some point in my career, I do plan on seeking out a permanent technology leadership position. I think that's something I'm well suited for and something that I'm very excited about. If you are a school and you're looking to hire a technology facilitator, I would say hire me, simply because I'm very knowledgeable in Web 2.0 tools. I know what it means to implement technology correctly, and I can help instruct and show your teachers how best to do this process. From here, I plan on continuing to learn, continuing to teach, enjoying every bit of it, and growing in my technology knowledge to the point where one day I can be a technology facilitator. Thank you so much for listening.